Hello viewers, welcome to UNC Digital Class. So in today's class we will be discuss about tree. So you have already discussed about some linear data structure, and tree is a non-linear data structure in which data are stored in a hierarchical structure and in a recursive definition. And in a tree, when we store the data, that is called as the node of the tree. Let's see tree. So tree is a non-linear data structure which organizes data in a hierarchical structure, and this is a recursive definition. And we have already know about that in tree data structure is a collection of node or the collection of data. That means where we store the data in the tree, that is called as node of the tree, and which is organized in a hierarchical structure recursively. And in a tree data structure, every individual element is called as the node, and node in a tree data structure store actual data to that particular element and link to its next element in hierarchical structure. Let us see one example of tree. So this is the example of a tree. You can see these are the node of the tree, that means here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K are the node of the tree, and these are that means the link which connecting both A and B or A and C or other one node with another node is called as the edge of the tree. And this is the tree having 11 nodes and 10 edges. And in any tree with n nodes, there will be maximum n minus 1 edges. You can see in this tree we have 11 number of nodes, and the maximum edges in this tree is n minus 1. That means our number of node is 11, n minus 1 means we have 10 number of edges. Okay? And in a tree, every individual element is called as node. That means this is the individual element which is called as one node, and these are another node, this is another node. Like this we have 11 number of nodes in this tree. So next we will be discuss about different tree terminology. The first terminology in tree is that is root of the tree. Root of the tree means in a tree data structure the first node is called as the root node. So this is our tree that we just see the example. This is the tree, and in this tree this is the root node. That means the first node in the tree is called as the root node. In a tree data structure the first node is called as the root node, and every tree must have a root node. Okay? So in this tree, this A node is the root node. Okay? Any tree first node is called as the root node. Root node is the origin of the tree data structure, and in any tree there must be only one root node. That means any number of tree we are creating, that tree must have a root node. Okay? And we never have multiple number of root nodes in a tree. That means a tree can contain maximum one root nodes. Okay? The next terminology in the tree is edges. That I have already told you, in a tree data structure, the connecting link between any two nodes. You can see here the node A connecting with node B, and node A is also connecting with node C. This connecting link from A node to C node or A node to B node or from any one node to another node is called as the edge of the tree. In a tree with n number of nodes, there will be maximum n minus 1 number of edges. If we have 4 number of nodes in a tree, then the maximum edge is 3, and in the similar way we can proceed it. So the next terminology in tree is what is parent node. Parent node means, you can see these are the number of nodes in the tree. Okay? And parent node means in a tree data structure, the node which has a predecessor of any node is called as parent node. Predecessor means, you can see here node B and C having predecessor node, that is A. So we can call as the A is the parent node for the node B and C. In similarly, here D, G having predecessor, E having predecessor B, and G having predecessor C. So we can say B with the parent node for the node E and C with the parent node for the node G. So in a simple word, a node which has a branch from it to any other node is called as the parent node. That means this is the branch from the node B. So any node which has branched from it to any other node is called as the parent node. So this tree having 3 branches, that is D, E, F. So the parent node for the D, E, F node is node B. Okay, and the parent node is also defined as the node which has child or children, or we can say the another definition of parent node, that is if a node having a child node, then that node is considered as the parent node. So in this case, this is the predecessor node of the node D, E, F. So we can say these are the child node of this parent node B. Okay. Similarly, we can say B and C are the child node for the parent node A. So this is about parent node. So next terminology is child. So child node means, in simple word we can say the node which has a link from its parent node is called as the child node. You can say this node B and C are the link from this node A. So we can say here B and C are the child node of node A, and in the same way we can also say G, H are the child node of the node C, and D, E, F are also the child node for the node B, I, J are the child node for the node E, and K is the child node for the node G. So in a tree all the node except root node are the child node. If we consider in case of root node, it is also the root node is not a child node because it is a root node. So except this root node, we have all the node in the tree is called as the child node. Okay, and the next terminology is sibling node. Sibling node means the two node which belonging from same parent node are called as the sibling node. In a tree data structure, the node which belongs to the same parent are called as the sibling. Okay, you can see here here the B and C node are belonging from node A, and we can say B and C are the sibling node because they are belonging from same parent node, that is A. Here D, E, F are also sibling node because these are the child node, and these child nodes are belonging from one parent node, that is B. Okay. In the same way we can say in any tree the node which has same parent are called sibling, and the children of parent are called as the sibling node. Okay. So next we will know about leaf node. Leaf node means the node which doesn't have any child node. We can see here D, F, H and I, J, K are the leaf node because these nodes doesn't have any child node. Okay. So leaf node means in a tree data structure the node which doesn't have a child is called as the leaf node, and in simple word a leaf is the node which with no child. In a tree data structure the leaf node are also called as the external node, and the external node is also a node with no child. That means leaf node can also called as the external node because external node doesn't have any child node. In a tree leaf node is also called as the terminal node. So in a tree the first node is called as the root node, and the last node though has no child node are called as the terminal nodes. Okay. Then the next terminology is internal node. So these are the internal node. B, C, E, G are the internal nodes. So internal node means in a tree data structure the node which has at least one child, that is called as the internal node. You can see here A is the node having two child, that is B and C. B is the node having three child, that is D, E, F. C is the node having two child, that is G and H. Similarly, E is the node having two child, I, J, and G is the node having a child, that is K. Okay. The node in a tree data structure having at least one child is called as the internal node. So as per the definition we can say E, G, B, C and A are the internal node in this tree structure. In a tree data structure, the nodes other than leaf node are called as the internal node. If we left the leaf nodes, that means those nodes having no child are called, all other nodes are called as the internal node including the root node. If the tree has more than one node, that means the internal node means if a tree has more than one node, then we can create the internal node. Internal node are also called as the non-terminal node. So in a tree, the first node is the root node, and the node having no child is the terminal node, and the node having at least one child is called as the non-terminal nodes. Then next we will know the degree of the tree. Degree of the tree means the total number of children of a node. So in this case, suppose A having children B and C. So we can say the degree of node A is 2, and similarly B node having 3 children, that is D, E, F. So the degree of node B is 3. And similarly, the node C having degree 2 because it has 2 child, that is G and H. And the degree of node G is 1 because G has only one child. So the definition is the degree of the node is the total number of children of a node is called as the degree of that node. In simple word, the degree of a node is the total number of children it has. The highest degree of a node among all the nodes in a tree is called as degree of the tree. That means the degree of node means the number of child of that node. Okay. If we ask about the degree of the tree, in a whole tree, the highest degree of a node is called as the degree of that tree. Let's take one example. Suppose this node B having 3 child. So the degree of node B is 3, but the degree of node A is 2 because it has 2 child, that is B and C. So in this case, or in this example, we can say the degree of the tree is 3 because among these nodes, the node B have highest degree, that is 3. So the highest degree of a node of that tree is the degree of that tree. So degree of this tree is 3 because this node B has the highest degree, that is 3. So this is about the degree of the tree or degree of the node. Then next we have to know about what do you mean by label of the tree. Label of the tree means in this tree data structure, the root node is said to be at label 0. You can see the root node A is at label 0, and the next the children of root node at label 1. You can see the children of root node A is B and C, which is present in the label 1, and in the similarly the children of node B and C are present at the next level, that is label 2, and so on. We can proceed like this, and the children of this node is present at the label 3. In simple word, we can say in a tree, each step from top to bottom is called as label. From top to bottom, if we go, then the first top is called as the 0 label, and the next step is called as the 1 label, and the next step is called label 2, and in the similar way we can go for 0 label to n number of labels. So label count start with 0 and incremented by 1 at each label or at each step. Then next we have to know about the height of the tree. Height of the tree means in a tree data structure, the total number of edges from leaf to a particular node is the longest path is called as the height of that node. Okay, it means what? You can say these are the leaf node. Okay, if I ask about the height of this, the number of edges, that means the total number of edges from leaf node to that particular node, that means from I to E, if I ask what is the height, then I can say that is 1. If I ask the height from I to B, what is the longest path in between these two? The longest path is 2. So we can say the height of this B to I is 2. In the similar process, if we ask height of the node A, that means the longest path from these two, its leaf node, last leaf node is called as the highest degree, or it's called as the height of the tree. You can see this is the one is from A to B, from B to E, and then from E to I. So the height of this node is 3. Okay. If we ask from this location, then height is 2. Okay. If we ask from this location, then height is 1. So height is what? That is the number of edges from a leaf node to a particular node in the longest path is called as the height of that node. In a tree, height of a root node is said to be the height of the tree. Okay. If we ask about the height of the tree, then what is the longest path? That means what is the longest path of the root node from this root node to its last leaf node is called as the height of that tree. Okay. In a tree, the height of all leaf node is 0, and we are gradually move from bottom to top, and the height is incremented one by one. Then next we have to know about the depth of the tree. Depth of the tree means in a tree data structure, the total number of edges from root node to particular node is called as the depth of that node. The total number of edges from root node to particular node. That means if we ask about depth from A to B, the depth is 1. If we ask from A to D or A to E, the depth is 2. And if we ask from A to I, what is the depth? The depth is 3. Okay. This is just reverse of height. The total number of edges from root to particular node, and height means the total number of edges from leaf to particular node. It just reverse of height. So in a tree, the total number of edges from root node to a leaf node is the longest path is called as the depth of the tree. In simple word, the highest depth of any leaf node in the tree is said to be depth of that tree. This is the similar definition or just the reverse definition of the height of the tree. In case of height of the tree, we can say the longest path from leaf node to that node is called as the height of the tree, and depth of the tree means the depth from a particular node to leaf node is called as the depth of the tree, and what is the longest depth and longest height in a tree of a node is called as the height of that tree or depth of that tree. Then comes to next terminology, that is path. In a tree data structure, the sequence of node and edges from one node to another node is called as the path between two nodes. You can say this A to B, this is the path. If we ask about what is the path in between A and J, then you can say the path is A to B, B to E and E to J. You can say this is the example. Here the path between A to J, that is A to B, B to E and E to J. In the same question, if I ask about what is the path in between C and K, that is C to G and G to K. This is the example. Okay. So path means the length of a path is the total number of node in that path. If we ask about what is the length of that path, then how many number of nodes are in that path is the total number of length of that path. If we ask about what is the length of this path, we can say that is 4. Okay. So in below example, the path from A to B, B to E and E to J has length 4. Okay. So this is about the path or the path of a tree or path from one node to another node. Then comes to subtree. So subtree means in a tree data structure, each child from a node form a subtree recursively, and every child node will form a subtree on its parent node. We can say this is the root node, and this root node having two subtrees. This is one subtree, you can see the pink color and one grey color, that is the subtree contain the node B, D, E, F, I, J. This is one subtree, and this subtree also has a subtree, that is E is the root node having I and J is the subtree. Okay. And similarly, root A having another subtree, that is C, G, H, K, and we can form another subtree, that is G and K with the subtree for this subtree. So this is the example of the subtree and different tree terminology. Next we will know about the binary tree data structure. So binary tree data structure means this is a normal tree and every node can have any number of children. A binary tree is a special type of tree data structure in which every node can have maximum 2 child, and one is known as the left child and other is known as the right child. So this is a simple tree like structure, but in binary tree that is a special type of tree structure, that is in which every node can have maximum 2 child. That means here the node A having maximum 2 child, that is B and C, one is present at the left, that is called left child, and one is present at the right, that is called right child. And in binary tree, every node can have either 0 children or 1 child or 2 child. Maximum we have 2 children, but we can take 0 number of children, or you can take 1 children, or you can take maximum 2 children, but not more than 2. That is about the binary tree. Then next we have to know about the variations of binary tree. First we have to know about strictly binary tree. Strictly binary tree means it is a binary tree, but every node can have maximum 2 children. In binary tree we may have 1 children or maximum 2 children, or we don't have any children. But in case of strictly binary tree, we must have maximum 2 children, but in strictly binary cases every node should have exactly 2 or none. That means we can't take 1 child. Either we take 2 child or we can't take 0 number of children or none. That means every internal node must have exactly 2 children. You can see these are the internal nodes A, B, C and D are the internal nodes. This internal node has 2 children, that they must have 2 children or none. You can see D is the internal node having 2 children I and J. So in the similarly F, G, H having no child. That means in case of strictly binary we must have 2 child or none. Similarly B, C are the 2 internal node having 2 child compulsory, that is D, F are the 2 child for the internal node B and G, H are the 2 child for the internal node C. Okay. So strictly binary tree can be defined as follows. So strictly binary tree is also called as the full binary tree or proper binary tree, or you can say that is 2 tree. The next variation for binary tree, and this is one example of the binary tree. The next variation for binary tree is complete binary tree. Complete binary tree means every node can have maximum number of 2 children, and in complete binary tree all node must have exactly 2 children, and at every level of complete binary tree there must be two level number of nodes. You can see in case of strictly binary a node must have 2 child or not. But in case of complete binary tree, every node must have 2 children. You can see all the internal nodes, that is A, B, C, D, F, G, H, all nodes have 2 child. B having D, F, D having I, J, F having K, L, G having M, N, H having O, P, C having G, H and A having B, C also. Okay. So, for example, at label 2 there must be 2 to the power 2 number of nodes. This is the complete binary tree condition, there must be 2 to the power label number of nodes. So, in this case you can see here we are in label 1. So, in label 1 we have we must have 2 child, that is 2 to the power 1, that is 2, and we are in label 2. So, as we are in label 2, so we must have 4 child, because according to the complete binary tree condition we have 2 to the power label, that means 2 to the power 2, that is 4. So, we must have 4 children, and in this level we are in level 3. So, as we are in level 3, so we must have 2 to the power 3 number of children, that is 8. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, this is the complete binary tree. Complete binary tree is also called as the perfect binary tree. Okay. Then next variation is extended binary tree. Extended binary tree means a binary tree can be converted into full binary tree by adding a dummy node to existing node whenever required. Okay. So, this is the binary tree, and when the number of node required we can add the dummy node. You can see here the pink squares are indicating the dummy nodes. In a given figure, a normal binary tree is converted into full binary tree by adding the dummy nodes. You can see here, here this B node containing only 1 child. If I add a dummy node, then it will become a full binary tree. So, as per the requirement, we can also add the dummy nodes to the binary tree, and we can make it as the extended binary tree. So, this is all about your binary trees. So this is all about your binary tree and the variations of binary tree. So in today's class we had discussed about the different tree terminologies, that is what is root node, what is leaf node, what is about internal node, and what is subtree, what are the binary tree and what are the variations of binary tree, about the path, degree of the tree, depth of the tree. So these are we have discussed in this class. Hope student you get knowledge on tree and the different terminology of tree. So next class we will be discuss about more about tree. So keep watching. Thank you.